And here we are today, and I am excited, man. Check it out. Welcome to another edition of Mom Toys. Now, look what we have here. Look at it, man. We got the 4 Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Laird, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 4-pack from Mirage Comics. Man, I'm happy that I have this. You know, we went through a lot of places to try and find this, man, and we were lucky to find them at Target, man. So yeah, I am excited. So let's get down to it, man. Look at the artwork. This is custom artwork for this action figure, for these action figures, man, made by Kevin Eastman, man. So this is for it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I don't like right now is that on my particular box, it's bent right here, man. There's some creases there, but it's no biggie. To me, the artwork looks dope. These Ninja Turtles come from the comic book, I think, Return to New York. So, all right, man. As you can see in the box, we got the 4 turtles. We got mutant shredders. The shredder with the 4 arms, the little one, and this is the claw one, which I don't have. I need to get. You can see Shredder over there, Leonardo, Donnie, Mikey, and Raph in the corner over there. All right, let's flip it over. Yeah, man. And on the back, we got product shots of all the turtles. You got all 4 of them right there. Product shots of the turtles right there. I think that's Raph. Actually, you know what? I think this is the same. They use the same turtle for all the pictures. So he's holding Raphael's size, and then that same turtle is holding the bow staff. At least that's what I think. And here are the other ones sold separately that you can purchase. You got the foot soldier. I forget what this dude's name is. Splinter, Triceraton, Casey, and then the mutant shredders. I have all of these. This one's coming. It's on its way. So if we want to open them, we would here to display all 4 turtles, man. It's looking pretty fresh. Let's bring it in closer. Yeah. So here it is, man. Here are all 4 turtles. We're going to take them out their packaging. We're going to talk about their accessories, you know, the aesthetics, man. I'm just so happy to finally take these out the box. It's been a minute. Pretty dope artwork, as you can see. You can see the 4 turtles there, 2 on the side over there, 2 on the other, and the head of the shredder, man. I haven't gotten to this part of the comic book yet. I am reading the Mirage comics. I'm at the part where they just are trying to get the future toy back from the Triceratons. So it's pretty dope. Well, this is how it looks like in the plastic. We're gonna get them out of this. I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Check them out, man. Check them out. Dude, it took me a minute to get these turtles out that box. You know, sometimes I want to film myself taking them out the box, but that took me at least 20 minutes, and that would have taken hella gigabytes. So, I mean, here we are, man. What are your first impressions of them? Man, I think they look raw, dude. That Leonardo right there is just super fresh looking. One thing that I found out during these reviews is that they say that this one is Raphael, but it's actually this should be Raphael. Supposedly this is Mikey. And then the way you identify who they are is by, obviously, you know who Leonardo is. Swords, Donnie. But Donnie, you can tell it's going to be him because, you know, you can slide in the bow staff right there, right? But with Raphael and Mikey, I mean, it's either or at this point. So the way you're gonna identify them after watching some reviews is you gotta pop the head and the initials in the head. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So, and plus this looks like a Raphael body, like battle damaged. So all right. So I opened it, but this one's already Raph. I'd have to zoom it in, but it says R for Raph. So I think we're good. All I got to do is switch the weapons. And plus it has a more grimier face, right? This one looks like it would be Mikey because he's like super smiling, right? Super smiling. So let's switch the weapons around. All right. I mean, Yeah, man. That looks like it makes a lot more sense. This is Raphael, and this is Mikey. Smiley face, angry face. Plus, it matches the battle damage scars that he has on his chest, man. So I mean, off the bat, I really like it. I mean, we're gonna have to do each turtle at once, but you know how it is with this is actually my first NECA turtles that I actually opened. I know I've been saying that a lot. I mean, I have the other 4 packs, the other turtles. I just never got a chance to open them. But when I first saw these ones, man, I knew that I had to make sure that I got it, you know. So put this guy right here. But yeah, you know, one thing that they do pretty well at is making sure that the cell shading and the scars all over the figure. So it does do. Let me put these guys in the back a little bit. Excuse me. Raphael has to, you know, so it's like the scars here on the shell, all the cell shading right here on the arm. I wish they had it. They don't really have it on the hands, so they have it on the feet, like, you know, but not on the hands. The cell shading. Look at the, like, right here is where it looks pretty tight, you know. It's just, it looks like it jumped out the comic books, man. Like NECA does a very good job at the cell shading. Like, I think they do a better job at the cell shading than a lot of the toy companies out there. I know there's like a cell shade Mayfix Spider-Man, and it's okay looking, but a lot of the time, and like the cell shading on the latest X-Men animated series figures, they look okay, man, but you're not gonna beat NECA in that department, man. Yeah, this is look at that, man, where he places his swords. Even the shells right here got scratches on them, like battle damaged shells. So for the most part, like, all the shells are different on all the turtles. Like, where they've been scarred at, it looks like it's all the same, but it's not. Here, this is Donatello. Let's take a look. Him and Mikey look like they got. Oh well, no, it looks similar, but him and Mikey, you know, it looks the same, but it's different. All the shells have been different. Same idea. Battle damaged shells. Look at that. So I mean, it just dude, it looks really tight, you know. But right now, out of all of them, I mean, I love these things, dude. Like, I'm gonna tell you something right now. For me, the Ninja Turtles, my favorites characters are the following. When it goes the X-Men, Batman, Spider-Man, and then the Turtles. You know, Jesus Christ, come on, Donnie, help your boy out. All right, here we go. We're gonna put him right there. You know, and we're gonna bring this man to the forefront right here. Yes, like what I was saying, those 4. But if I had to pick between those 4, Batman, Spider-Man, and X-Men, man, I'll take the Turtles any day, man. The Turtles just, I don't know, they just resonate with me more. I love them, you know. But yeah, like this one has super battle damaged, whatchamacallit, shells. It's just, it looks like, you know, Raphael's been through war, man. He's the angry one. He's the one that's misunderstood. You know, if you guys listen to my music, I have a song out there called Anybody Out There. And the second verse is about, or the first verse is about the Ninja Turtles. But I tried to make it not so obvious. So let's see if you catch on. But anyway, yeah, man, it's, I really like how they look. I like how they feel in my hand. I thought they were going to be as big as or bigger than the Super 7 Ninja Turtles, but you know, these turtles here just look grimy, man. They look grimy. They look like they've been through the mud, man. Like the texture, how it feels like on the knee pads, you know, it feels very, very soft, you know, and yeah, you know, battle damaged shells. Look, it's just, I'm gonna have a fun time with these figures, man. Um, oh, I'm over here. I have Leonardo out of frame, but yeah. Let's start with the pretty much they all got the same kind of articulation, but let's go down talking about it. Let's do it with Mikey, man. Just cause Mikey's always cool, man. Mikey's just a happy kid. You know, reminds me of my son. You know, I don't know. Maybe because they all got different kind of personalities. You know, they're a family. Maybe that's why they resonate with me. But yeah. And this is Mikey. All right, so let's go talk about articulation. Look, that's a smile. That's a smile and a grin. And again, to identify who each turtle is you open up the shell and at the shell, excuse me. You pop the head up. Pop the head, and underneath the head is the initial. Maybe we'll do a close up of that. Maybe we'll do a close up of that. But yeah, he's looking super fresh, man. All right, articulation, and then we'll talk about the accessories. So left and right. Can he look up? That's how high. How high. Right now, that's how high he can look. But yeah, how far can he look down? Boom. Left and right. Left and right. Hinges on the shoulder. Ooh, it's kind of stiff, man. I always hear QC issues when it comes to NECA. Like they're breaking. Like I said, this is my first actual ones that I'm opening. But yeah, it is looking super duper. All right, but yeah, so hinges on the shoulders, you know, and hinges on the elbow. It's not double jointed, you know, and then hinges on the wrist and a swivel. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, bicep swivel. I forgot to mention that. All right. So on the leg, let's see. We got thigh swivel. To make him do a ninja kick. Ooh, that looks dope. Ninja kick. Boom. Do the splits. He can get down pretty far. Dope. Double jointed elbows. You know what? I think they do have double jointed knees. I think it's just hindered by the knee pad. And then, they do have double jointed elbows as well. You know. So yeah. No hinges no ankle hinge. Can we rock the foot? Ooh. Put him on a skateboard of some kind and have some fun. But yeah, you're gonna be able to get him into some pretty dope positions. Doesn't have an ab crunch. I think if they had an ab crunch or a diaphragm cut on the turtle, would it take away? What do you guys think? Would it take away from the actual how it looks on the shell? You know, and I got a lot of Ninja Turtle figures. I don't know if I have any with a diaphragm cut, but yeah, I mean he looks dope. Oh, and of course he got the tail right there. Oh, turtles, man, and yeah, man, he's just they're just dope looking, man, and they feel good in your hand. Yeah, he's just fresh, you know. They're just fresh, man. And you know, these are like more humanoid turtles in the Mirage comics. Like when the first few episodes, they didn't issues, they didn't look like this. You know, it wasn't until later that they switched it up, and Jay Larson gave them some kind of, you know, humanoid face, man, a body. You know, it's just and the tails are a little bit more high. But yeah, they just look tight. I I really like it. For some reason, I don't know if I said it already, I do feel like they are taller than the Super 7 figures. But we'll have to do a comparison in a minute. But for the most part, I think these got to be the grimiest looking TMNT figures ever, man. You know, maybe just as grimy as the Super 7 Turtles, because the Super 7 Turtles could look grimy, except for Mikey. But yeah, man, they just like, yeah, man, you don't want to mess with these cats. You want to look the other way. I mean, yeah. All right, let's talk about the accessories. All right. First, since they already have their weapons, we'll talk about that first. Now, look at these nunchucks on Mikey. You know, held by string, which is pretty cool. You know, they slide right in pretty well. The weapons, I mean, it looks dope. I like them. They just look nice and practical. You know. Maybe if they had a little bit, if they would have added some tape on it. But for the most part, they look dope. All right. Let's do a little switcheroo. Now, his weapons. I mean, his size, man, are tight. Look, I like the bandage over here wrapped around. That looks dope. And the, you know, these I think aren't warped. A lot of the time, you know, you get a bunch of size, and some of the time they're warped, but they feel nice. You know, I like the coloring. It gives it that shine, that shining. But yeah, those weapons are dope. All right, let's get Donnie up in here. I gotta get Donnie in a better stance, looking like a hunchback. He looking like me, being on the computer for too long. But that looks good on camera. Hey, all right. So his weapons, dope. You know, it's tight. You know, like it's been wrapped around with brown tape, and there is obviously you can tell where it happened, and you can feel where it happens. Cause it's just enlarged. It gets a little bigger there, but this is tight. You know what I like? I do like the Super 7 bow staff. You know, but this one's tight, man. Just like the detail that they put into that, you know. And again, you just slide it into that right there. Boom. You know, I don't want to put it all the way through, but yeah. Most recently, I finally added some oil to my action figures using silicone oil. Man, I was scared to do it, but I did it. But anyway, let's get this other man right here. Let's get him going. Donnie. Oh, shit. See, someone's going to fall. Oh, they're not going to fall. We got this guy right here, Leonardo, my man. You know, them in the Ram bandanas. Oh, look at this. Like, you hear that? You hear the texture? Oh, man, dude. And like, you slide these out. Like, the swords are dope. Like, it feels like it got that, like this right here gives it that extra shine. I dig it. I dig it a lot. And it just slides right in. And you hear like you hear like, oh, you hear it? When you hear that, it feels like it feels like metal. You know? Nice. So all the turtles come with an extra pair of hands. So a total of 8 hands. 8 pairs of hands. So I'm pretty sure you can just interchange them. Boom. Boom. Got those little open hands. You have your karate chop hands. You have your closed fist hands. Another open pair of hands. Oh shit, excuse me. Every turtle has interchangeable bandana ends. So they have these ones right here. So I'm pretty sure you can just stick it out and take it in. You can take it out and put this one in. Uh, we got, you know what, man? I don't care to change them. These Ninja Stars. Probably put it like this, make it look a little better. They come with 3 Ninja Stars. Raphael, he comes with an extra arm that's been a bandage right here. And he also comes with a hoodie. I haven't gotten to the part of the comic book where he changes into this outfit, but basically you'd put this on him and then switch out the arm and put it in there. You know. And these turtles look pretty sick. All right, let's do some comparisons. All right, so here is my Super 7 Leonardo. Let's put to Leonardo right here. Turtle power, dude. Turtle power. I mean, what do you think? It's my man Dusty. My Leo Dusty. Oh, man. If toys were people, man, and they kept coming out with better versions of each other, of themselves, they would be mad. I don't know. It's dope. It's tight. So you have, you know, when you look at this Leonardo next to this, the Mirage Leonardo, his head feels just way too big for his body, but he's still dope looking. You know. Oh man, but I still like him anyway. I gotta get him in a better stance because I don't think I'm doing him justice. But that is Leonardo Super 7 and the NECA Mirage Comics Leonardo. Yeah. Let's go get his accessories too. Of course, this one has a little bit more curvature, but like, if the bandages on the handle were on this handle, that'd be tight too. I mean, they're both dope. But all right, here is Super 7 Donnie and the Mirage Donatello. Why? I'm not sure why this looked like it got warped, you know. But still dope. I don't know how I would feel if they gave them the colored bandanas. I like them all in red. You know, it just looks tight. That's no comparison. I gotta get this my man in some dope stances. One thing I did notice about this Donatello is that he has that little smudge right there. But and here we are with both Michelangelos, Super 7 Mikey and Mirage Michelangelo. The accessories on this one is pretty cool. I like the little chain. But like I said, I like the practicality of these ones. I feel like they just straight out the dojo. But yeah. And here we are with Super 7 Raphael and the Mirage Raphael. You know what? For some reason, I still feel like these just feel and look taller. But they're about the same height. They feel good in your hand. I like them. Like I said, like these, the size, it got a little warped on the Super 7, but like these ones are like made of, I feel like are made of harder plastic. Like if you drop it, it does make like a sound. But my final thoughts is I love them, man. I love them, dude. I think they're dope looking. I'm happy I got them. I thought I was gonna be struggling trying to find it, you know. But I'm happy that I got these Ninja Turtles, man. These Mirage comic turtles are gonna look pretty dope. I'm trying to collect all the Mirage comic, that whole line. I don't even care. I'm gonna figure out a way to maneuver, you know. But right now, Uh, I'm in love, man. This is tight. Just dope. Leonardo's was the first one I pulled out the packaging, and I just like how grimy he looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like how like this sword here, the handles. What would you call these, man? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. But where you put his swords at, it just looks tight. You know. And like I said, man, these are very grimy looking. But yeah, I'm happy that I got them. We'll definitely get them into some poses, messing some folks up, you know, and we'll have a good time. Peace.
Is what I'm supposed to do. Grab a microphone, check like 212. I said mob rocks, all types of crowds. Got the whole big you yelling how. Mob rocks is what I'm born to do.